Ah, the lone, independent, and beautiful flower. Nature's Church once again giving a sermon. Microdacism rule number 9 is a very important rule. It states, your happiness is directly related to your dependency on others and on things. The less dependent you are, the happier you are. I met a woman recently who was miserable, very miserable. Her parents brought her up to be a free thinker. She was very happy discovering herself and her daily truth. However, through outside influences, she converted to a religion, and now, she said, she's miserable. Why? Because of all the requirements demanded by her religion in the way she thinks, how she enjoys her own body, her acceptance of reason and logic over religious dogma, and so on. She felt that the demands imposed as requirements so that one can go into heaven were not based on facts, but on traditions and dogma. She also felt that because she was made to understand the importance of her soul, she had no choice but to be miserable, go against her own desires just to save her soul for heaven, though no one had any answer as to where that was. I shared with her my experiences with religion, and that I found one line to be more important than all others. Quote, the truth shall set you free. So, I went in pursuit of the truth, and I ignored a lifetime of religious beliefs. I discovered that God was, in fact, in me, that God is, and my association to God, my internet connection, if you will, is determined solely by me. I also discovered that all that was required of me was to be compassionate to others. That is, to love others as I love myself, which required, of course, self-knowledge and a dedication and integrity to myself. My conclusion was, religion was designed to enslave the mind, body, and soul. That is why I believe that there are thousands and thousands upon different derivatives of the 6 major religions, each one trying to compete on a better system to enslave the mind, body, and soul. Society does the same thing. To get workers to obey and to devote their entire life to a job controlled by business, unscrupulous business that is, not all business are, you know. Many important factors of life is controlled by the people with the money. How often have you heard, for example, that one is looking for a job with benefits? For example, health care is used to demand loyalty to a company. The system is rigged to have expensive health care so that workers will heal. The answer to health care, of course, is a system called universal health care. That is, health care for all, from birth to death, as a right, a natural right. Of course, that'll never happen here, and for obvious reasons. What other effective control, then, would be used? The law is also rigged against the poor. Justice is ignored for the sake of law. The legal system is rigged towards the rich. Many laws are made not to enhance justice, but to underscore imprisonment. Think about it. I can only imagine the massive amount of innocent people now imprisoned for the sake of slave labor and to make the rich richer. The 13th Amendment. For example, how much do you pay for a phone call? And how expensive is a phone call to a prisoner? You see what I mean? So, back to Microdacism rule number 9. Your happiness is directly related to your dependency on others and on things. The less dependent you are, the happier you will be. Think about it. Think for yourself.